It's good. It's like a while ago we were talking about which songs we wouldn't walk out to. You have some song they play. You're like, if like I'm coming out. You know,
come out.
Daytime Life said empty.
Empty.
Guys, I am not leaving around here.
No.
I'm not into
I don't mind song that's up.
I am not the woman going to
It not go work. And the cartoon song about Pony Floor song there.
It would have been the audience.
It wouldn't work.
Would have been hosting the show today.
It wouldn't work.
It would have been 1 hour of nothing.
No man, the song must done, man. When the song done, me come out.
You say?
When the song done?
When the song done, me not come out.
All right. Remember that you need to connect with us on social media. Instagram and Twitter, it's at TVJ_Daytime Live. And for Facebook, it's TVJ Daytime Live.
And if you want to be a part of our studio audience to walk out the songs, log on to TVJamaica.com, get listed. I'll put your clothes on us forward.
Yeah, and remember that you can always catch back episodes via onespotmedia.com or on YouTube. Just search for Daytime Live TVJ and you get everything. All right? Let's get buzzing, Mr. Shepherd.
All right, good. Sunday was a really good day. The organizers of this year's Sagicor Sigma Corporate Run surpassed their fundraising target, netting a record-breaking over $55 million. $55 million. Okay.
Yeah, man. Awesome stuff.
And this is for the 3 beneficiaries, the Bustamante Hospital for Children, Savlamar Hospital, and the Clifton Boys Home. Now, the announcement was made yesterday by President and CEO of Sagicor Group Jamaica, Christopher Zaka, in his address at the starting line of the race in New Kingston, which means that they got all the monies or the pledges. They could just account for the funds before the race even start. And I think that's a beautiful thing. Now, a release from the group said the sum was achieved through registration of over 26,000 participants, sponsorship from 38 companies, donations from the public, and fundraising activities at Sagicor offices leading up to yesterday's event, with the latest amount raised in its 22nd year. The annual Sigma Corporate Run had managed to raise more than $455 million for various child-related and health charities. Brother, I'm going to tell you this.
Awesome stuff, man.
I have never done the Sigma Run, ever.
Okay, what?
No. My entire family, let me carry them, go back for them. But no, I've never done it.
It's an experience, man. Nice.
Yeah, like it's like an event. It's a thing to do.
Yeah, man.
Is that
nice, man? First time. Can I say this? The first time we run Sigma, straight from privilege, straight from the club. Come night before, I'm left straight from the club. I said, shut them, tell them, well fit. I said, 5K, I don't even sleep. Good.
Listen. The CEO and president, he expressed his gratitude to the participants, corporate companies, sponsors, partner donors, and other stakeholders who contributed to the success of the event, and he further thanked the patrons of the event, actor and comedian Ian I.T. Ellis, and fitness instructor and motivational speaker Shani McGraham. Shani McGraham Shirley. And Zaka also hailed the Sagicor team and hundreds of volunteers. Because people come out, come help. Really nice, just imagine 26,000 people that run past us.
No, you have to run with them.
No, that's rough in the weather.
You have to run with them. Look how them paint. It's chalk, the sidewalk chalk. Really cool.
Yeah, because I was driving on Nutsford Boulevard the evening off.
Beautiful, man.
And I was wondering, who mark up your road?
Edna Manley.
But this is great. Like, I love it. I never saw this aerial shot.
Yeah, man, it's nice, man. Really nice.
Like from when they started this?
Really that. You can look good and see if you can see Joel and Odessa. They were there somewhere. Yeah, they were the hosts. They were doing the live.
Let's look for this big black blotch of hair. Probably her. Probably saw her cast in the shot already. No, this are here. But it's great. I love that. It should have been like that because that chart they use.
Yeah, man.
So maybe it's gonna.
Nice, man. And so we wash off easy.
Is that graffiti though?
No, it's not graffiti. Okay. Is running feety. Tokyo.
I work for your punchline, little more.
Yeah. That's why I'm saying round here. I hope we get some pointers afterwards. Like I said, no, the punchline need a little more. Anyway, so Tokyo Olympic organizers and the International Olympic Committee said there is no plan B for the upcoming Summer Games, despite growing fears that the coronavirus could impact the event. The event is set to begin in July. Speaking at a press conference last Friday, the organizers took 11 questions, all of which were related to the virus. Athletes and fans coming in from China and the continuation of the planned events. Certainly, the advice we've received externally from the World Health Organization is that there is no case or no case for any contingency plans or canceling the games moving forward. The IOC inspection team head John Coates, this is what he said during the news conference on CBS. It was also reported that Coates claimed he is 100% confident that the Olympic Games will continue as scheduled. It is meaningless to predict a timing when coronavirus may come to an end, said former regional director of the WHO and an infectious disease expert from China, Shigeru Omi, told the Associated Press, separate from the news conference on Thursday, that we should assume that the virus has already been spreading in Japan. People should understand that we cannot only rely on border controls to prevent the spread of this disease.
That's a very confident statement.
Well, you know, I guess I'm confident. But people usually confident till something happens, you know.
No, but it has been happening.
Yeah.
It has been happening. The thing that I'm encouraged by, you hear for a lot of the person's contracting the virus or they're being infected. But the ratio of persons who have died versus who have contracted the virus.
I am very low.
It's very low.
Very, very low.
So the mortality rate is very low.
Very
it's
low.
just a matter of, because I say, right, in 2 weeks, you can get over it if treated properly. Once you watch what you're doing in terms of how you interact with people and the surroundings and the environment. So I'm encouraged by that. So I guess because of that, and with some other factors, he's confident enough to say.
Yeah, as much as this virus is scary, I'm very impressed with the way that the various governments and health officials have been handling it. I think that the spread could have been much worse, the outbreak could have been much worse, and the mortality rate could have been much higher. I really have to applaud the healthcare professionals that have been acting.
Yeah,
as
right
far as this
the
virus
world.
is concerned. Yeah, man, they really have been doing well.
There have been a lot of countries have been a lot more proactive. Even in China where it broke out, they have just done, I think, as best as they can to contain it and to advise the rest of the world in what to do and what not to do. And the world has been following suit. You see them have quarantine areas and the checks and all of that stuff. We'll have a big up on yourself. Now, President of the Jamaica Teachers Association, JTA, Owen Speed, has joined other educational stakeholders in appealing for an end to the dangerous tripping jump prank. It is also known as the skull breaker prank. Listen, me I join a movement there, but I've already joined it.
Yeah, man.
Verbal about this. The Education Ministry has confirmed that a boy at Meadowbrook High School in St. Andrew broke his arm due to the dangerous prank. Now the prank sees like 3 students, they are lined up, right? And the ones at the end either jump together or alternately. And then they encourage a person in the middle to jump. Now on the way down, the ones at the end kick the feet away from the person in the middle and then they fall. I've seen a couple videos where persons fall. One guy he got knocked out. I saw a girl hit her head on the wall. You see the video where the Meadowbrook student broke his hand. It's just, there's nothing fun about it. Now, Mr. Speed is seeking a swift end to the practice and a zero-tolerance approach against the prank. These appeals come shortly after the Minister of Education statement. They issued a statement insisting the prank be halted. And in the meantime, Acting Chief Education Officer, Dr. Kassan Troop, says the ministry is intensifying its education campaign across the nation's school in a bid to sensitize students that the so-called trip and jump challenge should not be practiced.
Definitely not be practiced.
I think it begins and ends before them even reach a school.
Definitely.
My kids is a no. They know from the very outset, don't do it, don't participate in it. From it come out, don't do it.
Yeah, man.
Don't, no, if you do it to anybody, may go in a problems.
Yeah, man.
Don't do it. And if, as a parent, I can tell you, if me, yes, my child is a victim of that, they are coerced by their peers.
Yeah, problems. Yeah, you know what I like though? I like that social media highlight this thing. I like that is a challenge that was on social media and that it spread, because it bring a lot of attention to it. Enough things used to go on back in my day.
I didn't know.
And nobody knew about it. No attention was brought to it, so you couldn't act on it. I'm happy that this prank has been highlighted so that people can act on it, so that people can talk to the children. Come, I did have to talk to my youth about it. It's a thing what you.
But you're endangering somebody's.
Things can happen, man.
You're endangering their well-being.
Yeah, man.
And I mean, somebody can die from it because they can hit their spine, they can hit their head. Somebody can. I think an incident happened overseas that somebody actually died from it.
Yeah, man.
I may be wrong, but I think I heard something like that. But it's very, 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 very dangerous.
Well, I forgot to talk a little bit more about this one when we come back, you know.
All
because it's a thing, but we have a whole heap of things to talk about. Anyway, Daytime Live will be right back with more buzz. We're so forward.